Hey there, my nomad souls. What's up? It's your girl Raven, and welcome to your reading. This, guys, is going to be a quick message, okay? This will also be for all signs, just to clarify. I've been really channeling some really heavy energy here recently. Um, I really feel like there's someone that has wronged you in one way or the other, and they themselves could possibly be in trouble, some sort of turmoil, some sort of something's going on with them. And you may talk to this person on a regular basis. Maybe you just, don't give them as much energy. You don't invest as much energy you used to. Or maybe you don't talk to this person anymore and haven't spoken to them in a while. This person wants to come back in. Excuse me. And they want to talk to you. These cards kind of came out in a pre-shuffle, but I'm going to get some more too to see what else comes out here, guys. But I really feel like when this person comes in, it's really going to set off all of your like red alerts. Like, I really feel like you're going to be really guarded against this person. This could be someone that hurt you one way or the other, or they may have been playing some sort of game or something like that, and I really feel like you've cut them off. Or you just, just like, look, there's always something going on with you. What is it now? You may have also learned how to set really strong boundaries with people when it comes to their situations. You want to be there for people, but at the same time, you have to put your needs first. And you may have learned with this particular person that you have to set healthy boundaries so they can't just come rushing back in. So I really feel like your first response is going to be like, I'm sorry about your hardship, but it's not your problem. I mean, it's not my problem. Yeah, I really feel like you guys are really confident right now and just may not be trying to hear this person out. Yeah, you're protecting your peace. You're definitely protecting your peace, and you're not really trying to have anyone come in and disrupt it. I'm hearing that it took a lot of hard work for you to get here, and you won't be taken back. Yeah, I really feel like you're going to be guarded against this. Yeah. With the surrender card here, I really feel like you had to surrender this situation so that you could have peace in your life. Okay, now, everyone's situation is a bit different. Some people could be in really serious situations, like something that have to do with the law, or someone may have a street life and it's starting to catch up with them. I mean, there could be a lot of things going on. But whatever this is, I really feel like it was just extremely chaotic for you. And you decided to break away so that you can find your peace. Yeah, look, there goes the confidence card again. You won't be broken. You're not going back. You're not going back. Definitely, you're not going back. All right, so let me get some other cards here. So, with the please hear me out, I am so sorry. I just want to see what else comes out in the index cards really quick, because I'm kind of curious about that. And then I'm going to get into some other cards. I got a band-aid on my thumb, guys. It makes it hard to shuffle. Okay. All right. So, okay. There's a lot going on here. Like I said, lots of different situations here, guys. Okay. So, take it how it resonates. But this may have been a time to make sacrifices, or someone's learning that. Okay. Look, South Node energy. That means that someone is doing things that put them at the bottom of the wheel, which weren't karma, like, hurting people, or there's lessons to be learned, things like that. It doesn't make them an evil person. It just means that there's a lot of lessons they have yet to learn, and they're still very much in their self-know, which is like more ego-based, superficial, things like that. So this is someone who's in their self-know who could be struggling to make some sacrifices here. And yeah, but also I feel like that if you got anybody that's gunning for you, or there's a lot of chaotic energy here. Your enemies will soon beg for mercy. What's going on? Someone might come in and confess something to you, and they may tell you something that, somehow you may be involved in it and you may not even know about it. But I really feel like Holy Spirit is also letting you know that you've been through a dark night of the soul with this whole situation. You had to go through a lot of healing. You had to go through a rebirth. A lot of tears came out over this. And I really feel like you've healed it. If you're not completely healed, you're on that path. That's where you are. And I really feel like you're very protective because of that too. But yeah, there's a turning point in love, okay? If you're single, a faded love is coming, but this could require patience or changes in habits. And if you're in a couple, there could be a shift in your relationship dynamic, getting closer or falling away. So I really feel like this is just really signifying how you're upgrading, your outlook when it comes to your love life. I really feel like if you're single, you're just being hopeful right now, and Spirit wants you to be patient. A lot of you may not even be looking for a relationship, which is why it's not your problem. Saying like, look, they're going to be on the news. I told you somebody may have done something illegal, or it could be good news too. I don't know, but something major could be going on. Yeah. Spread your wings and soar. Happy new beginnings. They won't stop. Like, there's a lot going on in the background of this energy when they come in to talk to you. Yeah, someone also could be coming out about their sexuality. Okay. Letting go of what no longer serves you brings you victory. Yeah, this is a situation that may have left you with no closure as well. Angry and bothered, questioning self-worth, feeling burdened and very guarded. I'm sick of this ish. No closure. Yeah. I feel like that, whatever situation this person is going through, I feel like you're just going to dub it like, hey, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but what does this got to do with me? Or it may involve you in one way or the other. I hope it doesn't in a negative way. But I really feel, yeah, look, this poked out. Organized crime. Somebody, if this is not actual organized crime, somebody must have gotten caught up with like some sort of group or something like that. And yeah, that's what I'm getting here, y'all. Yeah, somebody's having total misfortune at this time. Total misfortune. That's when I split the deck. They're mad, yeah. Mad because they're getting talked about. They feel embarrassed. Things are unpleasant for this person right now. Some sort of plan or something that this person did, and I'm going to dig and find out. But whatever this person did, it's got them caught up. I kind of feel like you left this person behind to their own devices, Yeah, look, we got the disturbance. Ugh, I don't like the way that fell out. That's too many, too. Yeah, that's way too many. Okay, but one thing I'll say, though, okay, with the disturbance coming here, like coming out first, and then those cards like kind of falling on top of it, I feel like someone was trying to hide something. One of the keywords on the bottom of this card, if the camera zooms in, says obscure. Like, which is, doesn't that mean to like hide something, obscure something? But anyway, my point is that I really feel like someone was hiding from you something that they were doing or somebody that they were working with. Yeah, because they were very afraid. I feel like someone here was very afraid of what you would think. But I really feel like somebody has a monkey on their back and it's making them depressed. It's making them paranoid. Someone here may also be dealing with an addiction of sorts. I won't say take your pick, but, take it how it resonates. But yeah, I really feel like someone here is really struggling with like something that they've gotten themselves into. And yes, I'm telling you, look, their ideas created a natural freaking disaster in their life. Yeah. Yeah. It sure did. And it keeps going. Look, we got the hesitation here. Somebody wants to come in and they want to talk to you so bad, but they keep going back and forth about how to do it. So I really feel like they're going to, because they're worried about whether or not you're going to accept them back in. Because your life could be stable right now. You may not be exactly where you want to be, but you're on your way there, or you're just content, You're manifesting. You have a positive outlook, a positive mindset. You know that everything is going to come to you in divine timing. You're just putting your plans together, and you're just focusing on you and your own healing and your own happiness, right? So I really feel like this person's like, man, the collective can see this coming from a mile away. You could be super intuitive. Damn near psychic, or you just know this person, or you just feel the energy. I really feel like you may have been getting signs from the universe that a storm is brewing in the background too. And again, this may have nothing to do with you, but this person, but somebody is worried about coming in and talking to you because they don't know if you're going to accept, saying that everything's okay. Or honestly, I also feel like that, not honestly, I'm always honest when I read, guys, but I'm just saying also, this person may come in and pretend like everything's okay, and have you questioning yourself, like, you know, like kind of like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, in other words, I really feel like you're gonna sense. I really feel like you're gonna sense that there's a storm going on. Like with this storm, this idea, this hesitation, I really feel like you're gonna sense like something's going on here. Something's going on in the background. You know, I mean, I really, and with these two people on their shoulder, you know, I think it's like their conscious, you know, good angel, bad angel, whatever. I really feel like this could also represent your spirit guides. I really feel like someone's spirit team is like consulting and you know what I'm saying? And it's telling you like, hey, there's a decision that needs to be made here. You know, decision is even on the bottom here. You know, but I really feel like someone here is like trying to make a decision to come out of it, but they're also going to pretend like they're okay. But I also feel like you're going to see right through it. And you're going to be like, okay. I also feel like somebody wants to come in and pretend like everything's okay. And, you know, after a period of distance or something. Like I don't want to discuss what happened. I don't know. Yeah, somebody sees you chilling. But I also feel like your spirit team wants you to relax when it comes to this situation because this does not involve you. We got the treasure card here, abundance. You know, you're being enriched about a situation, but I also feel like you have abundance coming your way. You right now, this is all that you really need to be focused on. Okay? Because it's not your problem. And I really feel like I said in the beginning, yeah, you may be in this energy of, hey, this ain't my problem. But I also feel like your spirit team is wanting you to allow this person to endure the karma that they've brought upon themselves. Because this is a divine intervention, okay? Interfering with someone's tower moment in their life, interfering with their karma, interfering with anything that's going to stop them from learning a lesson or, you know, interfere with their free will too. I mean, of course, you're not responsible for other people learning lessons. But I feel like that when you interfere with that, either on purpose or maybe, you know, unknowingly, you bring karma upon yourself and you could get hit. You know, I've actually experienced that personally with a few relationships. Where I was trying to give spiritual support and assistance to, you know, a few guys I was with, and they were doing nefarious things, you know, behind my back. I didn't know, but I was just, you know, trying to send words and affirmations of protection. And really what I was doing is I was helping them to block karma. I mean, I can't block karma, but I mean, like, kind of dodge and delay it. And then I started getting hit with it. And then I thought about it because things would start breaking in my house. Like things were just like popping off the shelf and breaking. Trinkets, vases, plants. I was losing things, I mean, it was just, it was like chaos just kept hitting me. And I couldn't understand why, because at that time, I was homeless. And I was really on like more of a hustle mission, not hustle where like I would hurt or, you know, do anything to anybody or rob or anything like that. No, it wasn't anything like that. I'm just saying like I was on hustle, like just focusing on getting into housing, getting my life back together. I was more focused on that, but my guy I was with wasn't. He was running the streets. But anyway, my point is that I didn't understand why this karma was happening to me, because I'm like, what am I doing wrong here? You know, I'm just simply trying to get ahead and get above water. And yet everything that I touch keeps falling apart. And then I thought about him and what he was doing. And I'm like, yeah, it's gotta, because I'm blessing him with my blessing. So he's not reaping any consequences in a sense. So yeah, I kind of took on some of his karma. When I cut him off and let him go, I was slingshotted into a major abundance. I mean, it was like it was being held on layaway for me, because, I mean, not layaway, but it was like spirit is like holding it for me. You know how, like, I mean, okay, I'm from Kentucky. Okay, I grew up in I'm not grew up in a country, but you know, I kind of have a country living like type mindset. If you guys haven't noticed, okay, my grandmother, okay, and my aunts as well. You know, when they would give us money, they would never give us all of it. You know, they would put it up for us before when they knew that we really needed it, like if we needed new shoes or things for school supplies, things like that, you know. So I kind of feel like spirit in a sense has like put up a blessing for you, because this person is going through so much karma and they're trying to dodge it. And I honestly feel like this person knows that that's what's happening to them, but they're going to play stupid, you know, and they may run to you for help. And I really feel like, you know, I mean, I can't tell you what to do, you know, but I just really feel like spirit is just like, don't invest too much energy into that issue. I mean, of course, if you want to be their friend, you know, but don't hurt yourself. Don't allow yourself to be, you know, don't drown yourself trying to help someone else survive. You know, like you got to think about self-preservation. You have to remember how far you've come, how much work you've put in, and how this person left you. This is their lesson to learn. And just like I had to learn my karmic lesson in that situation, you know, and when I mastered it, I was, you know, moved forward, propelled out of that. I really feel like that's what's going to happen for you. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys, if that was lengthy. I just kind of wanted to share that. But yeah, this is somebody, though, that I feel like that you see as trustworthy, a really, really good friend. You're very compatible with this person. I feel like this person is going to come in on real honest energy. Let me clarify that, okay? Not by card. I mean, yeah, yes, with cards, but I want to say, I don't feel as though this person is coming in with ill intentions towards you. I just think this person has done something that you may have even warned them about, and they're just too ashamed to let you know. They're embarrassed, you know, and they're in it now. They're deep in it, and they need a handout. And they just want you to be kind, okay? So let me get you some advice here. Let me pull out the tarot, guys. That's wow, huh? Yeah, look, we got the Ace of Cups with the Ten of Cups here. Real positive energies. I'm shuffling. Let me shuffle some more. I think it's just, this could be, if this is a love situation, like twin flame soulmate, or, you know, don't even really focus on the label of that, guys. Just what feels right, okay? I feel like this could be a part of a twin flame union, if that's the case. Somebody had to learn a very, very karmic lesson when they walked away from you, or maybe you had to cut them off. And and I feel like by you cutting this person off, it allowed them to grow and elevate. And now they want to come back in and tell you about their experience. So this could really be y'all past stuff too. So take it how, you know, how it resonates. This could be past, this could be upcoming, you know. I really feel like you're going to have to learn how to really trust your own discernment and intuition with this person in this situation, to set healthy boundaries so that you can make, I mean, if this is a really good person, you know, and they're just down on their luck because they're learning a lesson. I mean, of course, you may still want to be friends with them and help them to a certain extent, but you have to learn how to set boundaries so that you don't, you know, compromise yourself. Yeah, the Justice card, Libra energy, which is about balance, equality, you know, fairness. You know, you want to make sure that everything's balanced and fair. Also, I feel like somebody wants to tell you the truth. Yeah, somebody wants to tell you the truth. I was shuffling and it came out this way. Someone could be going to court and you might be finding out about something that they did with this Ten of Swords here, the Justice, the Five of Cups, which is like grief, resentment, and the King of Wands here. You're like, somebody, you might be able to find, you're probably going to find, look, the Judgment, that just toppled out. You're going to have to get away. Somebody's getting a wake-up call about their ways. Somebody was refusing to go within with the Four Swords reverse, you know, being a pessimistic energy. Sun reverse. Somebody's kind of down and out. Okay. I'm using a different deck, guys. This is one of the decks I don't typically use on camera because this is the one I just typically use around the house. Okay, so what's the advice here for dealing with this energy? Okay, we got the Page of Wands reverse, the Hermit reverse. Okay, so I feel like there's a few situations going on here, okay? There could be a situation where this person is refusing to learn a lesson, okay? And they're just simply trying to hide from the destruction that they caused because they were impulsive with the Knight of Wands here. The Hermit reverse could talk about a refusal to look within, isolation, loss, someone's lost their way. Page of Wands reverse could also talk about shit starter energy, someone creating conflict, bad news, or someone who never really does what they say they're going to do, kind of in a sense. Like, they're like, oh yeah, I should do it, but they don't really put any energy into it. Okay, we got the Eight of Swords. Let me get some more cards out. I can accurately give you some more information here. Okay, we got the Six of Cups upright. Three of Swords in the reverse. We got the Seven of Cups here. Okay. Somebody left you out and they left you feeling alone. You know, I really feel like this is something that kind of still weighs on your mind with the Eight of Swords here. You think about that often, but I also feel like you're healing from it. I kind of feel like you had to give yourself closure. You didn't really know how to really, what really happened in the situation. So I think that when it comes to this person, them coming back in your energy, since there really wasn't much closure, you're kind of like, I don't know, But I also feel like that there's this individual here, they're really stuck in their head about something that they did in the past when it came to you. They really, really resent it. And they really, really have a deep desire to restore or, help or help, they want to bring you justice in a sense. They want to make it right. Okay, but there's so much going on in the background here. Somebody wants to talk about how confused they were. Yeah, Eight of Cups reverse. Somebody does not want this to be over. Also, I feel like if you know somebody is, so again, many different situations. There could be someone trying to just dodge karma. They really are not healing. They really are not trying to learn the lesson. They're just trying to cling on to you because they see you doing well. So if that's the case, you really need to distance yourself from this person, because whatever they got going on, they're just aiming to get you stuck in their head. I mean, they want to be stuck in your head. They want you to be constantly stuck on them so that you don't move on. They want you constantly thinking about the past, and they may try to use that to manipulate you. So be on the lookout. Somebody could be trying to come in and still very much be in their South Node, because that card did come out, South Node energy. So someone could very much be in their South Node, and they may try to come in on some Casanova-ish, like, oh yeah, baby, I'm sorry, I don't want to let you go, this is that and the other, to pull on your heartstrings and maybe confuse you in a sense. So you may need to keep your distance from this person if you sense manipulation. Okay, let me say this, okay? This is definitely a situation where trusting in your intuition and your discernment is really going to benefit you, okay? Because like I said, there's a situation where there's someone just trying to dodge karma. They're very much in their South Node, and you've learned a lesson there, and there's really not much use for you to go back. So you may want to dodge this energy, but I also sense that there's someone else coming in that has learned a major lesson. And they want to come in and tell you about what they got themselves into, or they want to make it right. They're really, really stuck in their head about what happened in the past here with the Eight of Swords and the Six of Cups. And, they really want to heal the situation here. They really do. This is somebody who wants to heal the situation, Queen of Cups. So this is somebody who could be very sweet, very nurturing, or they see you that way. They want you to show compassion and be very sweet towards them, or they want to bring that into the connection. So I'm sensing like 3 or 4 different scenarios, okay? This is an all signs reading. It can resonate for any sign. You know what I'm saying? So please, put the roads where they need to go, okay? I don't know your exact situation, okay? All right, so Spirit is definitely just reminding you to just trust your intuition, okay? All right, guys, I am going to go get you an angel card. Okay, give me a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, guys. I went to go get angel cards, and these ones actually stood out to me more. So let me do a quick little shuffle here, and I'll get you an ending message for advice too. I have to give as much advice as possible. Okay, so let's keep going. It may feel as though you've been on this path or journey for so long, and you may even wonder if you're making any progress towards your dreams. This message is a loving reminder for you to keep going. You are almost there. Yeah, this could, again, please, you know your situation better than me. There could be a situation where you just need to go ahead and just keep it moving here. Someone here is very much in their South Node, and they may be like, hey, I'm so sorry, you was right, please hear me out, you know what I'm saying? And I really feel like Spirit is like, hey, it's not your problem, please keep going. I know, guys. I'm sorry with the camera work, yeah. Excuse me, I'm set up in my kitchen, because I wanted a change of place or whatever, just for a second. But yeah, so Spirit is definitely letting you know to definitely just keep going, okay? One more, we got compassion. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break. Instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, and a horrible friend, be a loving comforter who always has your back. Yeah, so Spirit is like, look out for yourself, okay? be compassionate toward yourself, but also others. But again, your needs need to come first, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to end the reading here, and I really hope that resonated for you. If so, please hit the thumbs up and share the video, and leave a comment and let me know about your situation, okay? If you want to, that is, okay? I don't need to know your business, okay? All right, guys, I love you guys so much. Have a great night. Bye.